I love the view of me being a 1% man more than sleep. Stress isn't always negative. Sometimes stress could be positive. I'm fighting that voice. Yo, just lay back down. I'm fighting it. I feel like I lose that battle in my head in the morning. I feel like I let myself down. I feel like there's people that bet against me. They just don't want me to get to that next level because they know me getting to that next level is going to be scary. This is going to be my mindset to beat that voice in my head from here on out, right? What's going on, y'all? I just left the gym. You know, it's chest day, chest tricep day. I will be dropping that workout. I'm actually gonna edit that tonight, drop it tomorrow. But I just wanted to chop it up with y'all real quick. One thing that I'm never gonna do is sit here and act like I'm perfect. I have my imperfections, I have my issues. But one thing is, like, I try to work on myself and get at least 1% better every day, right? One thing that I think I'm big on is I'm self-aware. So like it's self-awareness and then self-correction. You can't self-correct yourself if you're not aware. I'm the type of person, I'm brutally honest with myself. I just got off a group meeting and I said, right now I'm having an issue with actually getting up. Now don't get me wrong. I was hot for like a good month and a half, 2 months of waking up 5 o'clock, 4:30, 4:45, whatever. But I was waking up, I was excited to wake up, and it felt good. And don't get me wrong, it still feels good. But like this past week or two, it's been tough for me. I'm not gonna lie. It's been kind of tough to the point where like I'll still get up. I'll go to the bathroom, I'll throw the water on my face, you know, I'll feed my dog, but then I'll look in the mirror like, bro, I'll just go to the gym later. It's a difference between 5 o'clock and 7:30, which is when I would get up if I wasn't going to the gym. That's 2.5 hour difference. I love sleep. Let's just keep it real, but I love the view of me being a 1% man more than sleep. My brother, he just kept it real because we were talking about different types of stress. That's a different video for a different day. Basically, like, there's different stresses. There's stresses that people always think when they hear stress, they think it's something negative. Stress isn't always negative. Sometimes stress can be positive. I told him my issue. You know, I've been getting up in the mornings, but I've been laying my ass back down, which I think is even worse than not getting up at all, to be honest, because it's like, damn, nigga, you was up, you was on your 2 feet. Why you ain't just throw your shoes on and go to the gym? You know what I'm saying? I would have rather said I slept through the alarm or something, but to be honest, like, that's not the case, you know? So like I get up and in my head, like I'm fighting that voice. I'm hearing that voice like, yo, just lay back down, just lay back down. I'm fighting it. In the beginning, it was easy to win. It was easy for me to win that voice, but like lately, that voice been winning me. And like sometimes I'll still go in the morning, but it'll be like 6 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, where I could just get a quick like little hour in or something, like, or like quick 45 minutes, but it's not satisfied, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm rushing, and that defeats the point of the reason why I started waking up at 4:45, because I don't want to rush. I want to take my time. I want to be very attentive, pay attention to everything that I'm doing, and actually, you know, feel the work, put the work in. That's that on that. But basically my brother said, like, look, like that's not a dweeb stress, because you are actually still getting up. A dweeb stress, like, say for example, a dweeb stress would be like, I don't like my job. You could fix that shit. I lost some friends. That's a dweeb stress. Like, why are you stressing about losing friends? When you on your path to like bettering yourself, you're gonna lose friends, you feel me? And that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's not saying fuck them. That's not shitting on them. You know, if you got a different pathway, like how many of y'all are still friends with the friends y'all had in high school? Exactly, because after high school, y'all went to different colleges, y'all chose separate paths, separate ways. You know what I'm saying? So it's just naturally gonna happen. But you know, that like, those aren't any of my concerns. I don't care about stuff like that, but I do care about like routine. I care about being organized, and I care about losing momentum. Every day, like I said, I want to be 1%, but the days that I feel like I lose that battle in my head in the morning, I feel like I let myself down. That's why I'm at the gym now, because I lost that battle this morning. So now I gotta go to the gym after work, which is nothing wrong with it, but it's like after work, you got a crowd in there. It's 8 o'clock at night. I could really just be in the bed reading my book, journaling or something right now, but instead I'm out. You know, like I still got to go home, cook, shower, you know, like get ready for the next day. By the time, like, it's just cramming everything in, you know what I'm saying, which defeats the purpose of me waking up, because I actually want to be productive. The best way to do is like, don't count the hours, make the hours count. With that being said, it was a good thing to know that it wasn't like a dweeb stress, but the way he put it is still not good, because it's the compound effect. So like today, like, yeah, you lost the battle, and you might not even feel it today, but as you keep losing that battle, right, instead of being in the gym for an hour, you're in the gym for an hour and 30 minutes, because Now when you go in the afternoon, you have that crowd. You gotta wait for somebody to get off the machine. You got people in the gym that wanting to talk to you. You gotta find parking. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that's going on, and now that's taking much longer. So now it's 365 days in a year, and then that extra 30 minutes, say like if I lose to that voice every day of this year, that's 10,950 hours that instead of being in the gym because I lost that voice in the morning, I could have been using those 10,950 hours doing something else more productive, creating content, learning a new skill, preparing for something, you know, just doing something besides being at this gym because I lost that battle in the morning. Now, don't get me wrong. Am I going to be 100% 365 days out the year? No. You know what I'm saying? Some days player might mess up. But it's not going to be because I lost to that voice. It might be because, you know, I'm sick. I'm feeling a little under the weather. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But I'm not about to be falling victim to that voice. I'm not perfect, and I know there's a lot of people out there that's struggling with the same thing. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I do and what I'm gonna start doing, and hopefully it helps you as well. It don't even have to have anything to do with waking up in the morning. Just anytime you hear that voice in your head. For one, it's good that you have that voice in your head, because that means subconsciously that you're thinking about something right that you know you should be doing, but in your head is something wrong that's pushing you a different way. They both telling you two different things. So for one, you recognize the good thing that you need to be doing. That's good. You're not just drifting and doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because like for example, I could have just stayed and I could have just not even attempted to set an alarm clock at all. I could have just stayed in the bed, forget the mornings, I'll go in the afternoons every day. I don't need the mornings. Just the simple fact of the effort to do that, knowing that that's the right thing to do, for me, that's a plus. But for me, I get a little petty, I'm not gonna lie. So I kind of dig a little deep. Y'all don't gotta be this extreme, but I'm just telling y'all what worked for me. For one, I feel like there's people that bet against me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's people that genuinely bet against me. I feel like it's people that genuinely don't want me to be successful. I feel like it's people that genuinely don't want me to be fit. It's people that genuinely don't want me to be 1%. And it's people that genuinely just don't want to see me be better. They just don't want me to get to that next level, because they know me getting to that next level is going to be scary in general. So people are like, damn, I hope he don't reach his potential. I hope he really don't get in his bag, and I hope he don't put his foot on that gas. But listen, this is what I think. This is gonna be my mindset to beat that voice in my head from here on out, right? When that alarm clock turns on and that voice comes to my head like, yo, just go later. I'm gonna think, what would that hater want me to do, right? What would that person that don't want to see me be that 1%, what would they want me to do? What would the majority of these people, because nobody really wants to see you doing better than them, what would majority of the people out there want to see me do? And to be honest, that answer will be to lay my ass back down, because that's what majority of people would do. Whatever that answer is, I'm doing the opposite. So for example, as soon as my feet touch the ground, I'm tired. I don't know if I could just go later. Should I go later? Majority of people gonna be like, yeah, just go later. Just go later. Just go later. Just go after work. Go in the afternoon. Fuck that. Fuck what you talking about, because I know you're not gonna tell me nothing that's gonna help me advance. I'm gonna do the opposite, because now I know that that's the wrong answer. So I'm gonna go with the right answer. And then that's just going to motivate me. You know what I'm saying? That's just going to motivate me. So that's one thing mentally that's going to help me get past that voice in the back of my head. So anytime y'all fighting that voice, just think about, damn, like what would my haters want me to do? Like what would that friend that did me wrong, what would they rather see me doing? What is that person that doubted me, that didn't think that I was gonna be that don't think I'm gonna be successful? What would they want me to do? You know how all the rappers be like, oh, my first grade teacher told me I wasn't gonna be shit? What would your first grade teacher tell you what to do? That's what's gonna motivate me. I'm doing it because I wanna look better, I wanna be better, I wanna feel better, I wanna perform better than everybody. I'm just gonna be thinking in the back of my head like, what would they want me to do? That's gonna be my tactic to get my ass up and get to the gym. It ain't even really been bad. I really only missed 2 days, but they've been back to back. They always say like the first time, all right, cool. Second time it was a choice. Third time it was a habit. I don't want to make it a habit. You feel me? So it's already been twice. And to be honest, the first time I was like, Second time it was literally a choice, because I heard the voice in my head saying, damn, you could just go later. Just go later. Like I could have really fought. And went. But you know what I'm saying? I lost. But I'm not losing no more. You feel me? So y'all can try it. Hopefully it work for y'all. If y'all try it, let me know in the comments down below. But at the end of the day, I'm up tomorrow. Getting that money in at the gym. I'm not playing around. I'm just ready, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I low-key feel like I disrespected the gym. You know what I'm saying? Cause like The gym literally was calling my name. Like, the gym saved my life. Like, the gym didn't save me from depression, you know, getting in trouble. It's no reason, you feel me, I should be sleeping on it like that. So I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow. I might drop 2 now because I'm gonna edit this real quick and I'm dropping this. I'm gonna keep y'all posted on this shit. And I got a lot of videos coming, y'all. I'm gonna spend way less time on Instagram and TikTok, and I'm gonna be like flooding y'all on YouTube. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned, and leave a comment if y'all got any questions or if this method worked for y'all. Holla at me.